You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, please share this video, support your boy, support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. This video was sponsored by my boy Fast Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And this video was sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at We All From. Now, Anthony Joshua lost his titles to Andy Ruiz Jr. Shocking upset. Andy Ruiz Jr. was an 11-1 underdog. Now, usually when things like this happen, people come out of the woodworks with comments and things like that. This situation is no different, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. I read an article on Boxing News 24. Big shout out to Boxing News 24. Lennox Lewis thinks that Anthony Joshua needs to change trainers. He thinks he needs to change trainers from Rob McCracken. Now, when I read it, I was like, nah, hey, this is some nonsense. Like, Lennox Lewis, you know, he's speaking his mind, speaking his opinion. That's cool. But this is an open and shut. Like, Anthony Joshua don't need no new trainer. But then I sat and I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? It may not be as simple or as clear cut to other people that are reading that article in regards to Lennox Lewis. I said, let me make a video and just break down exactly why Anthony Joshua does not need to get a new trainer. When you look at Anthony Joshua, right, going into the Andy Ruiz fight, he had 3 of the 4 belts. He's the heavyweight champion of the world, widely considered the best heavyweight in the world. AJ got knocked out in the 7th round against Andy Ruiz Jr., but I explained this clearly in my other Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua video. And if you haven't heard it, definitely go on the channel and check it out. I clearly stated that Andy Ruiz hit Anthony Joshua with the perfect shot that no heavyweight is going to recover from, and that's that shot behind the ear. Equilibrium was knocked off. AJ was fighting with no legs for the rest of the fight. Now, is that the trainer's fault? Did AJ do anything technically to get himself hit behind the ear? You can protect yourself from getting hit in the jaw. You can protect yourself from getting hit in the chin. It's not really too much you can do to avoid getting hit behind the ear, unless we're talking about just staying out of the pocket altogether. So, people aren't crazy. Like, this was an upset. Like, nobody's saying that Andy Ruiz Jr. is the better fighter than Anthony Joshua. Like, Anthony Joshua was an 11-1 favorite for a reason. Anthony Joshua is one of the best heavyweights in the world, and before that fight, he was widely considered the best heavyweight in the world. So, as a trainer, you have led a guy to 3 belts, being widely considered the best guy in the division, and he was an 11-1 favorite going into the fight. But because Anthony Joshua got hit behind the ear, equilibrium was thrown off, and he fought with no legs for the rest of the fight, all of a sudden it's the trainer's fault. Like, listen, everything is not on the trainer, just like everything is not on the fighter. Like, it's a combination of the two. It's no different than a coach and a basketball player. It's no different than a coach and a football player. Coach puts out a game plan, certain strategies and things like that, and the athlete goes out there and executes what the coach think is best. So you don't fire a trainer for one bad night. You don't. You just don't. And we've seen other fighters get new trainers and it didn't do anything for them in terms of results. Devin Alexander, he got Roy Jones Jr. It's not an indictment on Roy Jones Jr., but he went from Kevin Cunningham to Roy Jones Jr. He got knocked out by Ivan Redcash. Dominic Brazil, he went and got Virgil Hunter. Virgil Hunter is a trainer to the tacticians. Dominic Brazil is far from a tactician. And it's not an indictment on Virgil Hunter, but where did that lead Dominic Brazil in the Deontay Wilder fight? Got knocked smooth out in the first round. The trainer didn't matter. It's not an exact science that if you change trainers, it's going to change the fighter. I can do a case study on that, and I can tell you instances where the changing of trainers didn't matter and it ended up in bad results, like Devin Alexander and Dominic Brazil. But then I can turn around and tell you something that does work. Sergey Kovalev changed his trainer. Looked great with his new trainer. It depends on who the new trainer is, and it depends on the opponent that you're facing after you implement the new trainer. It's going to take more than one camp. It's going to take more than 2 or 3 camps for a trainer to really put his stamp on a new fighter, on a new client, basically. But see, I'm looking beyond the storm here. I don't know if Anthony Joshua can beat Andy Ruiz Jr. again, simply because I don't know if Andy Ruiz Jr. is the kryptonite for Anthony Joshua, or if Anthony Joshua just had a bad night. I don't know, but that's why we're going to get the rematch to find out. But in terms of Anthony Joshua needing a new trainer, no, he doesn't need a new trainer. Unfortunately, Anthony Joshua, from here on out, through the rest of his career, guys are going to go in thinking they can land a money shot against him. So do I think he needs to change a few things up? Absolutely. But does he have to change things up with a new trainer? Absolutely not. And to cap it off, to be honest with you, I have not seen improvement from Anthony Joshua from a technical standpoint. People think he throws a vicious uppercut, that he's technically like really sound and can improve. He can definitely improve. But there's flaws in Anthony Joshua's game. But I think the reason why Anthony Joshua hasn't improved technically is simply because I think he's reached his peak. I think Anthony Joshua, he is who he is right now. So him changing trainers is not going to assist when you've reached your peak as a fighter. Like, he's going to go into every fight being Anthony Joshua. He's not going to learn how to shoulder roll. He's not going to learn how to dip. He's not going to learn how to throw other punch combinations. He's not going to, learn how to, keep the shorter fighter at bay. Like, Anthony Joshua is who Anthony Joshua is, just like Deontay Wilder is who Deontay Wilder is. They're both fighters that are set in their ways. And they go into a fight and they like, I'm going to bring my A game. Let's see if you can beat it. Anthony Joshua has other issues. It's not the trainer. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.